All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's afternoon this time around. We're deciding to kind of change things up a little bit. Again, my name is Mac.
I'm Admin J.
I'm Russell. Eric, where are you?
I'm Eric. Still not in Australia.
Why are you always...
Why do you have to
You're so bad at it all the time.
And we have a new face here today.
Yay!
Hi guys, I'm Matthew. Matt. I don't know how we're going to go. Our names are too familiar.
This is
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
This is Matthew Cartoon, and he is going to start presenting Talking Point on 2SER, which is a series of podcasts, very serious, but they're quite informative from what I've seen so far.
Yeah, thanks, Russ. No, it's serious-ish. We talk about a lot of weird things. For example, I spoke to a former High Court judge who was in his 70s. He was talking about his sex life in the 60s. So I don't know how serious that is.
We're going back to it!
It's happening all over again. Russell,
It's
what's
been
going
like
on?
2 minutes. It's been like 2 minutes.
We reached senior citizen section in 2 minutes.
He wasn't.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a new record.
Let me clarify. It wasn't about him being a senior then. It was him when he was 20. So
Is he a sex fiend?
growing up gay and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it was really cool. So that starts next Wednesday.
Next
We're putting
Wednesday
it on
2SER.com.
That's right. We're also going to be broadcasting it on the station in the near future as well. So it should be good.
I should catch a snippet on the Thursday Daily, correct?
That's right, yeah. So it should be... Side note, isn't this after Thursday?
This isn't on the Wednesday. Oh, no, this comes out this Friday.
Does it? So we're playing on Thursday.
You'll be hearing this.
Wow.
Do you want to try?
If you were listening to the 2SER Daily on Thursday, you would have heard a snippet of the show. A little bit of a sneak peek. Shut up, Eric.
The strongest plugs
You're
ever.
a shit.
Oh my god.
So anyway,
You're a piece of
moving
crap.
on to SER sponsor us.
Oh
Oh,
god.
they wouldn't do that.
So we put a snippet out where we're putting it out on Wednesday. It's pretty much 2ser.com/talking point. It'll also be on iTunes. Bit of a
See that, Eric? A podcast on iTunes. How good does that sound?
I know, right?
It needs one.
That's what I thought.
I'll get it done when I get back. Ugh.
So, ladies and gentlemen, stay in tune because soon we'll be putting these podcasts up on iTunes, won't we, Eric?
Audio only versions.
The audio-
Yeah, because we already have a
bandwidth.
fucking video component. That you don't even have to edit. All you have to do is get the sound file from Google Drive.
These people are all mad because they just came from uni.
We are. I'm part of that. Fuck that.
I'm just angry at Eric.
So, speaking of uni, how was our week?
Oh, nice. He's practicing a segue.
Yeah,
I like
I'm
these
I'm
segues.
not happy with it.
my segues are shitty. You
He's
should have
really
seen it at the
terribly-
start.
terrible.
It was a good start.
Speaking of sharks, but yeah. Matt, how was your day so far?
It was
week,
interesting.
sorry.
My day, week. It's been really interesting. So I'm doing 3 subjects. It's my final year, and I'm so excited. Freedom. I'm ready for unemployment. You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
It was really good because we've been group work, right? You know how it's the first week of semester. And everyone's just really fucking awkward with everyone, and it's like you have to be really nice to each other. And if you don't know them, it's that whole you sort of dance around it, right? That was me for the first 2 classes that I've had, and we're in these groups of people that we don't know, and now we have to work with them. So that's been my week. So being fake nice, which sucks.
We all know about being fake nice. Me working in an
uni.
office all the damn time.
Mac works at the...
He had to bleep that out in one of our podcasts.
Why?
It's like,
Because he doesn't want to
yeah, it's a
provide
government
personal
job,
details. I
so-
work at KFC.
That's a fair job. You might get a stalker.
Exactly.
What? Sorry.
You can't defame these
Oh,
sorts of
leave that out.
jobs.
But yeah, I
I'm
remember
not
that.
sensitive about my personal information.
So even in
Would
the
you like to
third
know where
year,
I work from? From home.
but even in the third year, it's still really awkward with like the people that you've been with.
It's because I think comms is such as I'm doing journalism, and the Department of Comms itself is such a big group. It's like I think 500 students, right? And there's a class of 20, and so you're rotating constantly between people. And I mean, also, I think I don't know. I don't know what's going on. What's going on over there?
Sorry.
I don't know what's going
We have people in the studio. And
We
I
have
just-
Yeah, we do.
I noticed like this little black thing in the corner of the camera.
It's her hair bun.
It's just her head just sitting in the corner.
Oh.
That's all good.
There are producers, apparently.
Mm.
Yeah.
We have a production team going on now, right?
you know we've hit the big time. We've got producers.
That's
yeah,
right.
exactly.
But yeah, I know. I know what you mean, though. Yeah, I think it's just awkward because maybe it's just me. I don't know. It's just the whole group thing. But yeah, what about you guys? How was your week?
Yeah, check.
Month.
Wow.
Week.
For once, my week has been hella boring. I did nothing. I do nothing these
Your
weekends.
girlfriend came back.
Oh, yes, she did.
Wow.
I mean,
man, my
Wow.
week's
It's like you
boring. My
forgot.
significant other.
Finn, I
came
love
back
you.
into my life.
That's
boring.
that's.
Matt's
I mean-
gonna go missing after
I mean, the
podcast
greatest
comes
thing
up.
that's ever happened to me came back home safely.
and life became grey.
Good return.
Um,
Good return.
Yeah.
I love your dogs.
So yeah, just spent the weekend over there. Got some comic books. One of the comic books I actually got was Superman Grounded.
What?
So that's a pretty cool series if you guys are into the Superman comics.
Hiding them.
You don't touch them, whore.
Someone's been hiding them.
So yeah, that's all I've been doing this week. What about you, Admin J?
I've been packing.
Why?
Where are you going?
Why you?
To
dirty-
Asia.
What is your occupation?
My.
Oh,
Uh,
I'm
I
so
think
sorry.
I think it's literally eikaiwa koshi.
Are you actually saying where you're going?
Yeah.
I thought you'd chuck your brother in like. I work at. Beep.
So for
I
any of
am
our
a
viewers,
beep.
or for our 8 viewers in
I work in Akihabara as a.
As a cuddle girl.
You
Oh,
figure that out
man.
right now.
We looked up cuddle
This
girls
again.
Oh,
and how
no.
much they earned.
How much do they earn?
35 an hour.
What? That's more than I make on a
Yeah.
Sunday.
And all you have to do is lie there like starfish.
So wait. So explain the concept. So like cuddle girl. So there's no
get-
sexual.
There's no sexual.
It's just
activity.
cuddling.
Yeah, cuddling.
No, but it's kind of
35.
awkward. No,
Because all right, isn't it because in Japan they're not getting as intimate?
yeah, like
Back to this
they're not getting the
But yeah,
affection that's needed.
because their
Oh.
age is getting older. They're not
Procreate.
producing babies.
Actually, I
Yeah.
saw an article on this that they actually put stripper poles in new Japanese apartments
damn it.
That's
to,
just.
Go back.
to like
What?
encourage
It's
young couples
encourage
to
sex?
yeah
What's
yeah
consummate? Yeah, that's what they call it these days. I don't know. What, I feel that
To-
cheapens the
to-
experience.
build the beast with 2 backs.
yeah.
A pole, like
I'll show
It
you the
doesn't.
second
It doesn't like. It doesn't want them to have babies necessarily. Just makes them want to have sex.
does it match the decor
damn
or
it.
something? Or
I mean, they have.
And we've collapsed back into this.
it's a weird design choice.
I don't even try anymore. It just happens. Like one day, I'm not even gonna say anything, and then it'll just be like sex.
Here on 4 Aces, we like to keep things very classy.
That was smooth.
I want to bring up something. We're talking about sex, right?
Sure.
In one of the groups, one of our producers over there who is crawling on the floor. You can't see it,
Yeah.
but we're just looking at. She's like crawling, and I think she just waved at the camera. We talked. A bit of a handheld shot. There we go.
There's no dignity to be had here in 4 Aces.
She is in a group
Wow,
at
Jeff.
uni. Oh, the camera's gone. And there's our producer. Hello.
I can only imagine what's
Eric,
going
this
on.
is
It
a
is
clusterfuck.
currently a riot.
Eric,
How
this
many
is an
people
actual
are in the studio
clusterfuck.
right now?
There's about 1,
One,
2, 3,
2, 3,
4,
4.
I don't know what's going on.
6.
There's
2,
6
I can't
people there.
count.
Wow.
4, 6,
Anyway,
yes.
you're about to talk about sex.
Yes.
Sex is an interesting topic, right?
Okay. Always fun.
That's why these
Of
two are
course.
leaving, probably.
You know, I think I've lost thought of what I was even talking about. Yeah, you think I don't even know.
So,
$12 back.
so speaking of sex, nursing homes.
Ooh, good segue.
Thank See you guys.
Come on, guys.
I'm not coming to the gym.
Come to the gym.
Wow, gyms.
That's a heavy door.
Bye, friend.
Ladies, if you can hear me, probably can't.
How are you gonna edit? Are you just gonna upload it as is? Or you
Yeah.
go, oh my god,
It's usually a pretty bad clusterfuck.
this is great.
Yeah.
This is like off the beaten track, man. I love it.
Speaking of people that are off the
Everything
beaten
we do
track,
is off the
Eric,
beaten
what have you been up
We've
to this
talked
week?
about yeah. You showed me.
I
a
just want to
picture.
say, us talking about sex is kind of inevitable because the acronym is FAP anyway, so you might as well roll along with it.
God.
Forest Productions ends up being fat.
We were asking how your day
100%
was.
Oh my
unintentional.
god, it makes sense now.
It's so clear now, isn't it? It's terrible.
I refuse to
We
think.
weren't even
Holy
planning
shit.
that.
I need to answer the damn question. How's your week been?
Yeah.
My week has been, it's chilled. It's calmed down after New Year's. New Year's, like, all the celebrations, all the firecrackers, all that's done, so pretty chill now.
I'd
So
like
I've
everyone to
spent
take
my-
a moment to listen to the silence behind Eric.
There's no chickens being slaughtered in the background.
Yeah, that's, I've gone to a better place. So I'm actually,
They
I'm
want
actually
to
dog
better pay.
or a cat
basically,
inside.
I'm basically at Singapore right now. Yeah, eating a lot still, but you know, I can actually relax now. I don't have to wake up really early in the morning and all that crap.
Are you
Um,
still at the countryside?
So
No, Singapore now.
yeah, I'm not in the countryside anymore. But interesting things I've been doing this week is I've been playing Persona. I've finally gotten back into that. Persona 4 Gold and getting hyped up for Dancing All Night and Persona Q and hopefully Persona 5.
Do you need
Russell,
What?
I'm up to like
The fuck do you want?
I'm up to wait. You finished Persona 4, haven't you?
Of course I have.
I'm up to Naoto's dungeon. Am I halfway through yet?
She's the best one. You're about 60% through.
Is that the
Oh,
detective?
I'm only 60% through. The game,
a
so
girl,
because
she's the
I've spent
best.
40 hours on the game. It's
As what
so
she
good.
is now, she's okay.
I still never got that game.
Still accept.
Wait,
Still accept.
wait, Russ, who's your waifu?
Naruto, isn't it?
Name.
Did
Eric,
it
what's her
take
name?
it?
Isn't her name the
Yukiko.
the
Yes.
short-haired chick?
Oh,
Yukiko,
that's your
really?
line.
I
That's
don't want
Bae.
to
She's
fight
top
with you.
tier.
That's Bae.
I thought it was the
Matt, this
dog.
is called Persona 4. It's a game. You should get on it.
I really should. I'm not really with games at the moment, so I'm taking it all in.
Someone's too busy with being a professional.
What's that? I don't know. What are you talking about?
Professional.
If you're at the other
Or
side,
is,
you'd
what
be
is this
screwed.
full-time job? I'm not even full-time.
If
Like,
you
it's
have
just
the full-time job, you have the money to buy a Persona 4 machine. Which is called PS Vita.
I'm a student still, man. I'm a student. I can't afford anything.
But a full-time
Oh, that's
job.
not what I've heard around the rumor mill. You're breaking it in.
Damn it,
Matt
Russell.
is actually paying for our dinner tonight.
Thanks, Matt. Copper Rich, sponsored by Matthew Cartoon.
Oh my god.
Thanks for the food, Matt.
It's like the second
It's
time.
okay. That's what I'm here
we're
for.
meeting it. But isn't it nice in the countryside? Because like he sent me a Snapchat of the countryside. It was really nice, and it was like really mountainous.
You didn't
like-
send me a Snapchat. What the? Oh wait, the farm.
Yeah, it was a farm.
Yeah.
Oh, the farm one. Okay.
Isn't it nice?
Ooh,
Is it-
you sent me one. I thought you were leaving me out of these.
I've been
Yeah, that's
sending
right. I'm
Snapchats to
sure he
everybody
couldn't
that
spend
I
a day
know.
without his wife.
But was it boring or was it like calming? I
Oh, no,
love
it's
places like
nice.
that.
It was just a little bit hectic because like everybody has to go to each other's house and like hand each other the red pockets for the money and stuff, and then you have to pretend to be happy. So I just spent the whole time like, "Hey, auntie, uncle, guy."
That must be so much
Who's
cardio
Michael?
for you. More
The
than
happy
that's ever
Chinese
happened.
New Year.
We love you
No,
long
because-
time.
No, because like in Chinese culture, like it's like. You, like depending on how old your aunt is, you have like auntie 1, auntie 2, auntie 3, auntie 4, and I'm just like, fuck it, you're all aunties. I ain't assigning you a number. I can't be fucked.
Hey, that sounds like Philippines as well. Like
You
they
assign
might.
them a
They,
number?
no, well, I don't assign them a number, but you just call them Tito and Tita. After a while, you don't even bother remembering their names.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, all my aunts and uncles here in Australia, I love you, and I remember all your names.
I can't,
Especially my godparents.
I can't relate to any of this because I'm white, right? So we've got like literally
You are.
literally have two aunties and they have like two kids, and I see them like all the time. So it's
I
like
thought you were a Hoppy.
I'm okay. So technically, I'm a half caste, whatever you want to call it. But I know
Mudblood is the proper
Half-breed.
term.
Half-breed.
Thank you.
Um,
Ooh,
Wow.
that was harsh, Russell. Jeez.
Oh man.
But yeah, but like I normally hang out with my white half, which is from Europe, but they've been in Australia for years, and so I find it really interesting that you guys like can't even keep track of the names of aunties and uncles.
We do our
I
best,
would
but it
love
gets
to be
too hard.
white. Your naming system is so much better. It's just aunt,
Yeah.
uncle. That's it.
Yeah.
Gender. No age
Auntie.
involved. It's great.
Uncle.
Lola.
Yeah.
Mm.
Lola
Nino.
2.
Lola 3, Lola 4.
The other Lola.
Oh, one more interesting thing did happen to me this week. I went to go buy a watch, and then they gave me a random love heart shaped keychain
Hey.
thing like
They want the
a
D.
week
Yeah.
after Valentine's
They
Day. I'm
want you
like,
to
yeah,
stick
thanks,
it
man.
in.
You needed
Stick it. Was it a dude?
It was a chick. It
It
was,
was
a
a
chick.
chick? Oh,
Were
stick
you
it
talking
in.
to her in English?
Did you
Huh?
say that you had a visa?
Yeah, I was about to say that.
You got permanent
Did
residency.
you tell her you
Wink.
live in Australia?
Yeah. The land
That
of...
you
they-
did.
The other land of opportunity.
They asked me, they asked me the
You mean
accent
Eric's
was from.
pants isn't the land of opportunity? Hey.
He's going to bring him here.
It's his
No need
visa.
to wait in some detention center.
Oh.
Can you send me a Snapchat
Oh
of
my
your watch? I
God.
want to see what it looks like.
I'll send you after the show's done.
Oh.
Okay.
For racist, keeping it classy since 2014.
Oh God, what have I done?
Speaking of detention since 2015.
Oh, you went back to it.
To be fair, I may have wanted to bring up like Charlie Hebdo and stuff, but these guys are like too serious.
Really?
So
Are we not
speaking
gonna-
of things
no,
that
no,
are
no.
classy, Russell, what's been in your week?
Apart
Yeah,
from
Russell,
detention
tell us how
centres.
your week's been.
Work, and more work. I have to envision something for the company, and
Tell us about your new job at Avant Gaming. Is it or is it Avant-Garde still?
Avant Gaming. What is it?
Yeah, sorry, that's his
thought we were
second
talking
language. He
about-
doesn't know how to speak English properly.
oh no, wait! I talked about being interviewed last week.
I don't speak Latin. All right,
You
relax.
interviewed.
I got the interview
It's
last
a
week.
dead
I got the
language.
job like 2 days after.
Oh, I thought you meant like.
Basically, go to avantgaming.com.au and you will see the best
It's a real subtle
gaming
plug.
content stuff.
Really subtle.
Right now, we've got shut
Oh,
up,
man.
Avant Gaming on Facebook. You can give us a good like.
Sponsor.
A good like, not just a like, a good like.
Solid like.
Very good.
I'm
If
going to
you
leave
have
that
a
to you to leave a link there.
If you
Russell's
still-
going to leave the link himself
I
because
will.
I'm not going to.
Or if you're still living in like the 2010s, become a fan.
Can you write it down?
Oh, I remember.
I remember.
Oh,
Subscribe.
you're already part of it.
Huh?
You liked it the other day.
No, but to write in the YouTube section.
Oh yeah. But yeah, no, it's been fun. I basically get to order people around.
Isn't that everyone's dream?
Yeah, no, like all right. So they told me to do like these write-ups, and I'm just like, hey, Josh, write these up, and then that's it.
I
I
did
just
like.
assign work.
And
to
you get paid for
everybody else.
But how about they say no?
Sorry, James and Wesley, I don't actually do that. Just kidding.
Hey. What if they don't
Are
do
these
it?
people older than you?
Yeah,
That's weird, man.
I mean Wesley's the CEO, and he's got kids.
Wow.
Wow.
So how's that like directing people who are older than you?
I don't
you-
direct them.
Oh, so who?
No.
So what,
I listen to them and I
Who are you
direct the
directing?
people under
what's your
me.
team like though?
My
Yeah.
team is a group of 5 content writers, 2 video producers, and I speak to the managers of each team.
And what's that? Has it been good? Like what's it been like?
Oh, it's easy.
That-
All right,
Simple.
So,
Done.
all right, so once you've
You
like,
rock up.
so my job is basically I want to boost their presence online,
Okay.
and once you've got like a plan and set, I think it just becomes easy. After
Yeah.
that, you just need the people to do it.
And that's you've got people.
For
You've got a
example,
team. Yeah.
this morning I walked into uni, I sat at a table, and I wrote down what I wanted from the team. I want vlogs from each and every one of them, one a week from each team. Their league team, their CS:GO team, their COD team. I want educational videos on the site and guides. And then I'm just like, I'll present this on Sunday and I'll make it happen.
And they'll do all of that, and you won't do it. Will you do any of that?
I'll produce some content,
Like one article.
a couple of things,
Like this podcast.
a couple
Done.
of things
On the
and then,
website.
yeah. And then I'll just be like, because the vlogs are from the players.
Yeah.
I want to play perspectives into their lives.
Yeah. So the lives of professional gamers, right?
Yeah, so I want the people who are fans of the team to get to know the team rather than just be fans of them.
That's pretty cool.
So
It's like
obviously,
yeah.
like vlogs are very personal.
Yeah, of course.
They're talking to their audience, so
Mm.
that's what I want them to do. But they haven't done that yet.
So it's like reality TV, but for professional gamers, essentially.
There's a series called TSM Legends. Get on it, and they follow the lives
these
of
plugs.
Team Solo Mid from the
I know.
NALCS.
The
And yeah, no, it's pretty good.
sponsorship is strong. Speaking of
Sponsorship.
vlogs, though, speaking of vlogs
You
and
should.
online videos,
Segue.
have you guys
Nailed
heard? Thank you. That the UK has hosted their very first film festival for kitten clips,
What?
cat and puppy clips. Yes,
Really?
yes. So in the Glasgow Film Festival,
See enough on
Of
my
course.
Facebook.
It's in Glasgow.
yeah.
Why are we talking about this before the Oscars?
I know, right?
Priorities.
It's
All
like-
right, cat video.
Priorities.
Pre-show.
What the hell's the Oscars?
Oh my god.
So,
All I know is we
in light of the Oscars,
one. Anyway, continue. I
Speaking
don't
of
care about
cats, Oscars.
What? Anyway,
speaking of
but is it
award-winning
only?
videos,
But no, is it only kittens and puppies?
yeah, it's literally just kittens and puppies, and these people cosplayed as like kittens. And,
So it's a furry
like,
convention.
I was about to say that. Furries. Full
It's
out
like
in force.
furry heaven.
yeah, and they just sat there watching kitten videos and puppy videos,
This
and
is
they're
the
like,
stupidest thing
that
I've ever
just-
heard in my entire life.
"Thank you."
That just sounds like a
Right?
normal night on YouTube. Why would they have a film festival?
Yeah.
Just so
like
they
you
get
don't
money
need a-
for it. So the
like you
creators
don't
of
need
the
a whole
event are
film
just like,
festival.
oh,
Just
yeah.
go back to your sorry home
Oh my
and do it
God.
at home.
For free.
I'm done. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like maybe
stupid.
if it was like little animals, I can see. Cause like there's like this
Yeah.
hamster video, it's really cute. But it's only like puppies and kittens. I have a dog at home. I can just watch him.
And have to. Oh, that's just.
And you don't have to pay to get in.
Yeah.
Is it like a really neat? Like, do we know how many people attended? Do we?
Um,
Is it really niche? Like 50 people? Or fine.
it looks from the pictures they have here. I'm
Russell's
guesstimating
disappointed.
a little over 100.
Wow.
Yeah.
They made the
a
news,
decent amount
so-
of people.
Far out. That's like a full hall.
That is dumb. Everyone in that hall is stupid, and they have wasted their lives that one night.
And
So here-
maybe they were rich and fairy.
No, even that, I would not go to a fucking theater to watch that shit.
Look, I'm a dog person. I love cute furry animals. I can go on Reddit and look at them up,
But
but I
I'm
would
not gonna
not go to a
spend-
festival. Exactly.
I'm not going to spend a night with other people, other furries.
And here are your furries for you.
Wow, kinky. Not really.
We'll leave a link down below
No.
for the.
They don't deserve to be recognized. They
No
deserve to be
links.
fade into. They deserve to fade into obscurity.
That
like they
is
should.
Russell's own opinion, not our opinion. As a whole.
opinion.
No,
I'm gonna walk out on that street
outside.
outside today and be like, "Would you attend a festival for cat videos?"
You'd be surprised. I think people are really like. I don't know. I think people
Yeah.
would be interested because it's cute.
I reckon if you went to uni and were like cat video festival, they'd totally be
Yeah,
into
man.
it.
Crazy white people.
Because
Jesus.
Crazy
uni
people.
people are like easily
That is
manipulative.
the
Let's be honest.
Stupidest thing I've ever heard of. I'd rather go to the furry convention because at least they have a purpose in life.
You know, they should just have it side by side like convention halls. Kids walk over.
the cat video convention and the furry
It's
convention.
like, I'm done here. I'm going to go and see some cat videos.
So that said, what is the dumbest thing that you have actually seen
Cat
on the-
video festivals is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, cat video
Stupidest thing
festivals.
I've
Cat
ever
video
Oh,
festival?
God.
Cat video takes a cake?
It's like a
No,
YouTube
senior
night.
Chinese people when they're coming into the buffet when I used to work. They're like the dumbest things that I've seen. No offense, I'm joking. I hope you get offended. I hate you all.
She doesn't work there anymore, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Dark.
It's like when
Far
I
out.
finish off at KFC, I'm gonna just stand there and say how the chicken's cooked, and I'll just toss it on the floor.
And they would.
I'm like, fuck this amount.
Did you forget I'm here or something?
I hate Asians too. But
Oh my god.
Seriously, the all Chinese people are like ruthless. They are ruthless. They come in packs.
the
They-
racist.
They're like
podcast.
60%.
very, very racist.
They're like
So-
60% of the customers don't speak any type of English, and they just
Okay,
do
you need
whatever
to
they
stop.
want.
You
They
need
just
to
do
stop
whatever they
right now.
want.
Matt,
Yeah,
what
you need to
ethnicity
stop
do you
it.
hate?
I don't hate. I'm not going to join this. I'm going to be PC. You know what? All cultures are lovable. They really are. Also, I don't want to defame anyone.
Hey, they can't sue us.
What do you mean?
Probably can't.
They probably could.
They wouldn't
How?
be able to
All
see this
Chinese
damn
people.
video anyway.
Wait, what episode is this?
Seven?
Seven.
Yeah,
We've
this
made
is
it seven.
7.
You guys have made it 7 episodes so far.
Without
haven't been
being
sued,
sued.
Yeah.
Yet. I think you're safe. Don't worry about it.
It's
Don't worry about
because
it.
we have 8 people watching us. Shout out to the 8 people.
And they can't understand.
The people that
us.
watch it are from the buffet, aren't they? Tom.
No,
watches
I
this.
mean like the actual customers.
customers.
The ones that will not understand what we're saying
But that's
because
just
they are
cus-
too ignorant.
That's customers in food service all the time. They're all just stupid.
Oh, retail. Don't you love retail?
Yeah.
They stand at the board
No,
and
I
then like they
understand
walk
that.
up to you and go, "Can I get a snack box?" Like they stand there for like 15 minutes. They get a $3.50 menu item, and they pay for it with a $100 bill. Are you serious?
I call them ballers, but also assholes.
Yeah, ordering snack boxes at KFC so poor.
Keep it change. Keep it change.
Fucking
Not
rolling
all
it in if you come to
customers are bad.
KFC.
Not all customers are
Like a
bad.
good majority of them. Are
Yeah,
retarded.
yeah, just 90% of you.
Let me ask you guys: worst customer experience that you've ever had, either
As
on
a
the
customer?
getting or the receiving end. Either way.
Mm.
Russell, go.
No, what the fuck? You didn't even give me a chance to think.
You don't need
You
to
sound like
think.
you've had this topic in your head, so why don't you start?
Okay. Oh man. All right. Okay. I
Got him.
actually. Okay. So I talked about this on my Facebook page last week. But so I was at work yesterday. I'm not going to name who I work for, but it's a big retail company. It's really good fun. And this guy comes in, and helping him out, showing him the products, and he just randomly drops in the conversation. I quote this: "Oh yeah, you should get a haircut."
Cool.
I'm just like, what? I've never done anything to you in your life. I'm being nice to you. I am showing you. I'm giving you the
Was
customer
he like
experience.
old? Was he like,
No.
get a haircut, you hippie?
No. He was like mid-30s. I'm like, I'm trying to help you out, man. You want to spend all this money. You tell me to get a haircut?
Well,
You're
from-
bold.
Well, okay, so I know
Was
where
he
you
really?
work.
He was.
I know where you work and the particular area. I'd expect to be copped with abuse from that area.
But it wasn't even well, you wouldn't expect it to be like of that nationality. It was just really, it was just, and it wasn't.
I'd like to make
Oh,
this
we're
purchase
calling racist
also.
now, are we?
Because I don't care if he told me. I couldn't give a shit what he thinks about my hair. But it's the fact that we were just talking, right? And I was talking to his wife, and he just drops into the conversation and goes, "Oh yeah, you should get a haircut while you're at it." What the fuck?
It's because you were cheesing his missus. It was asserting his dominance.
On the record, though, she was pretty ugly, so I don't think I want to.
Oh shit!
That's the problem, though. She was hitting on you.
Yeah.
Were they young?
Can't
Oh
do
no,
this.
mid-30s.
Yeah, mid-30s.
Oh yeah.
You should have stuck it in.
It really is the worst. What about you
That was
guys?
so good.
Speaking of a
Really
married
good.
couple, I used to work at Max Brenner Parramatta.
Oh yeah.
And so, you know...
Also,
you get
you're
some
fine
real-
to say this. You know what you do.
I used to work. And so...
We'll beep it out anyway.
You know, you get some real good customers, you get some real bad customers. My favorite part of the job, just real quickly, was the fact that you could approach really pretty girls without having to worry too much and be like, "Hey, how are you today? Can I help you with anything?"
I do that
So
normally.
true.
Because,
Wow.
I don't get kicked in the nuts if I do that in Max Brenner. However, I remember this one specific couple, a Filipino couple. They were sitting there, and I was just like, I directed them to their table, and I was just like, "Can I help you with anything else?" And they sit there, and they just go,
Wow.
Ah!
Whoa.
"Motherfucker."
They just gave you the hand just to
Yeah, they
wave
just
you
like-
away. Like,
yeah.
move,
You
peasants.
don't even deserve words. They're just like,
Yeah. Like, they just sat there like,
Wow.
"You fucking
How old are
what?"
they?
probably like 40s, mid-30s.
Were they
40s?
freshies?
Fuck, I don't care.
I
They can
bet
go
you
back
they're
if they're freshies.
I bet you
Get
the
back on that boat.
the Philo freshies are always like that as well. Like, oh my gosh. Huh? Oh, sorry.
That's
can-
the
can
mic.
you hear me?
It's the orange thing.
The big orange thing in
That's
front of
where,
you.
The carrot.
You're the only one with
Things
the orange
happen.
thing as well in front of you. None of us can see the orange thing, but you.
Okay, like personally for me, I don't have like a specific memory because like I just don't remember those things.
There must be one, like, customer
yeah, like
even.
the one
Has to be.
standout.
No, like customers are just like all the same. They disgust me. People are
Whoa! She hates her
Shout
job.
out
You
to
better hear
Felipe.
first.
people that I used to work with know this, but I like because sometimes like they just leave money on the table.
Yeah.
I will never take that money
So
because
them paying for it.
Huh?
So they pay for it and they just leave the money on the table. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like I don't know. Sometimes they just like
Just leave
their
random money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never ever take it because customers disgust me. And
Well-
they know this. I just don't take it because I think customers are filthy and I don't want anything
It
from
sounds
the
like you
But
just
you're a
hate your
customer
job.
too, right? You've been a customer before. What if they
there
think about
at the
you like that?
buffet.
You've probably been there.
No, the
as a
buffet,
customer.
no. Not ever since I started working there, never ever. But that's why I'm very, very nice whenever I'm talking to customer service people because we cop so much.
Hey, Eric, what about you? You've been pretty quiet on your end. What's the worst customer service story you have for us?
You can probably ask Jules about that because there's too many.
Surely you've got one too.
Because, like, my job is to basically look after the front desk, so I'm, like, the first point of contact. So they're just like, oh, I can't. Where's my shit? I'm just like,
Oh
the
my
fuck is
god.
you?
Have you really been called a cunt?
Oh, no,
I've been
sorry.
called cunt, I think, twice.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
So classy, Western Sydney.
Hey,
I
Ian,
remember, I remember my first encounter with a bad customer. This because you never forget your first one.
You never
so-
do. You never do. First
so-
time.
first
It
time
was
round.
Mother's Day. It was Mother's Day. Yeah, it was Mother's Day, and then there's this. It was a family. It was like the husband, the wife, and then they had 4 kids. Like I'm pretty sure these guys were like dole bludgers or some shit. Like they got 4 kids and they all were around the same age. So yeah, they're probably like as soon as one popped out, they put another one in the oven. Probably that.
Four different dads.
Or it could be that. And then they didn't balk, and then they were getting really angry, like, oh yeah, my kids are like getting so they're annoying me so much. Can you just find us a tail? I'm just like, you didn't balk. I'll try my best. And then I like 45 minutes later, I end up getting them a table, and they're just like, and then he was giving me lip or something, and I was like, I don't remember exactly what happened, but I told him like, yeah, if you can't handle your kids when you're going out to eat, don't bring your kids out or don't have them. And then I walked off.
Oh,
Burn. What did he say?
and then all of a sudden a microphone appeared in your hand and you dropped it. You're just like, bam.
In his face.
I just walked off.
Far out. That's
well done.
good.
Jeez.
Good serve.
I've been working at KFC for 7 years and I've just had people say good stuff.
Oh,
Because
really?
you're at the back all the time.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
but, no, but
exactly.
for the first 5 years I worked at the front.
Oh really?
I have not had a single complaint.
Are you serious?
The only other complaint is the one that I had to deal with because somebody else fucked up. But it wasn't even a fuck up. The person ate... Right, a Twister is about that big. They ate about, like, that much of it so that there was that much left.
About
All right.
3 centimeters, Eric.
Yeah. So, do you know on a tomato how there's the little brown bit?
Yeah.
Mhm.
She gave it back. She was like, there's mold on my tomato.
Oh my god.
I'm like, ma'am, that's part of the tomato. Have you ever had one before? It's like, no, I'd like a new one.
A new tomato?
No, a new Twister. And I was just like, I went to the manager, I was like, she's eaten like 99% of it. What do I do? So she's like, chuck it out and make a new one. I was
Oh
like,
my
fuck that shit.
Oh.
I called over the youngest person. I go, here, can you make a Twister for this woman? I'm not coming back to her because she's never seen a tomato in her fucking life. That's the one time I've been angry at a customer at work. Every other time I've been at the back.
It's like when someone eats like all of their food except like one bit and they're like, oh, I don't like it. Can I get something else? It's like, for
that is-
God's sake.
Oh, actually, I remember one. There was this one customer, and so stupid. They're like, I had my plate. They're just like, my food is cold. I want a refund. And then after, I think I just witnessed this because I remember, my boss was like, how long was it on the table for? And she was like, it was there for half an hour. I want my refund back. It is too cold.
Too cold, my left butt
And I was
cheek.
just like, and in my head, I'm like, you've left it for half an hour expecting it to still be hot. Like, we can't negate the laws of physics, ma'am. This is just how.
Oh, that attitude.
Let's keep in mind this is also a buffet where you grab your own food.
Yeah, or you can eat whenever you want. and they had the nerve to complain, and it was just like, I can't fathom the stupidity that some of these people have. That's just it.
Speaking of women, poor life choices and regret, Diet Coke has actually done a study on women's
Holy
major life
shit.
regrets.
Well. Just I don't consent somebody saying I love women.
Wait, no, what just happened?
Something about pro-life or something?
Prolonging life.
Women life choices and regrets, guys.
Oh no.
Oh no.
How the hell did we get to that?
I don't know.
Hold on,
I
bear
thought
with
you were
me.
going to go to Lady Gaga's.
No, bear with me. Unless you guys wanted to talk about the Grammys for a little
Which
while.
was good, I admit that.
I mean, the Oscars.
The Oscars, sorry?
Yeah.
Did we want to talk about the Oscars for a little while?
I don't know.
But I want to know what you're talking
I just want to
about.
know what
All
happened.
right.
in
Yeah, I
that
really want to know about the
segment.
Coke thing first.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
Diet
wait,
Coke
what?
is actually, yes, Diet Coke has actually done a study on women and asked them what their greatest regrets was. So the top 17 greatest regrets that women have.
17,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Number 1 is not trying hard enough in school with 34%. Number 2, not losing weight on a diet. Number 3, the wrong career path. Number 4,
Sounds like everyone.
not getting on the property ladder. Number 5, spending a night with someone they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Number
It's up to
6,
everyone. Whether or not you're on each end, it doesn't matter.
not being spontaneous enough. Number 7, not being a good enough friend. Number 8, not being a better daughter. Oh, jeez, this is dark. Number 9, not being impulsive enough. Number 10, not traveling before starting a family. Number 11, not having children. Number 12, not being a better mom. Number 13,
Not having children is one of the regrets.
yeah, that's
Sounds
that's
like just
with
one
11%.
woman's list.
I know.
One woman's list of regrets.
Life regrets.
I just find it interesting because, like, I hear a lot about how, like, you know, people regret having children. So it's interesting to hear that. Anyway, continue.
And then, so number 13, this is something that we've all done. Texting someone I shouldn't have after a night out. Number 14, having my
I have
dream
never
wedding.
done that. Thank you very much.
Number 15, having an affair. Number 16, getting married and settling down is a regret.
Having an affair and then getting married.
And then the last one is focusing too much on their career with 4%. So, the question...
Wait,
Hmm?
wait, 1 second. Why did Diet Coke do this study?
Good question. No answer.
I have nothing to tell you, bro.
Not having a dream wedding, being... Let me take a look through this. Through our new campaign, we want to inspire women to act on their impulses to create positive experiences, adventures, and opportunities for success. Is why they created this study. They studied 1,000 women for this.
Oh, it's 1,000. Oh, psh.
This
That's
is
such a
only
small
1,000
sample
women.
size. Get out of here.
Can I butt in for a second? What I want to
Sure.
know is why did Coke do this study? Of all
it's-
companies.
well, it's just a new campaign that they said they do, so
For
it's
the
just like
sake of a campaign.
I know, right?
weird. I don't get that.
I think it's because the new whole feminist trend came up.
and like empowering you women and stuff like
I feel
that.
feminism is very much in now at the moment. What do you
Yeah.
think?
it is.
Yeah.
It's a trend. Like, because pressing for me.
It's what it was like. You know how a few years ago, like being environmentally friendly was a cool thing. Now the cool thing is to, women's rights and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but sometimes it's a bit. I mean, I think at the end of it, all of it is common sense. Like, it should be equality for everyone and everything that lives. So in terms of feminism, I'm kind of like indifferent. It's a
But
trend.
to be fair, everybody does like watching the radical ones though, because they make complete fools out of themselves and they do not see it. It is great.
Exactly. Why? What are your thoughts on it, Matt?
On feminism?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know. I feel like
Be careful, boys.
yeah, I was about to say, as a man, I don't know. Like, I feel it is and I'm all for equal rights between men and women, of course, always. And I feel at the moment there seems to be a trend. It sounds very serious, but there's this trend at the moment, especially that we're talking about domestic violence, equal pay in the workplace, and just equality between men and women. So I think it's a good thing. I think it's good that people are talking about it. I think there's conversations happening around it. So. I think, as soon as Russell leaves, I get really serious. Talking about women's issues.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lay
they have
on
a lot of
feminism and your thoughts on
He doesn't
feminism.
care
I
about
have a
him.
lot of them.
But yeah, so
A lot of
I
issues.
mean, I think it's just good that we're having the conversation.
Exactly.
I mean, that's true as well.
Serious.
I think
What
the
the
most.
fuck?
I think the good part about it is the fact that, especially because I like the fact that women can get the same pay as men. But yeah, and like another trend seems to be like defining your sexuality. Like transgender and asexuality and stuff like that. I'm also indifferent to it as well. Like looking at the list and like the specifics.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think I'm an asexual, but I don't really care.
Wait, what? I may have tuned out for that
What?
point few seconds where
No,
I may
it's
have...
just like
Did you say asexual?
yeah.
Okay.
So for those who might not
That's
know
all
what
I
it
did
is,
hear.
define asexual. What's the definition?
There are people that don't really base things on not like
Without
but
sexual feelings or association.
Yeah.
Okay.
To Google.
I'm very and unless it's like they want a baby maybe. But that's kind of I don't know, it's
Yeah, I know.
insignificant to me. It's insignificant to me. But I just find it
Yeah. Hey, I'm not judging you.
This
That's
is my sister.
What is it? Actually, your sister?
this is-
Yeah.
Like I did not know this before we met. I thought you guys were just really good friends. Holy shit!
Oh, I don't want what road we're going
Block
down
your
now.
ears.
We need to change right now.
I just-
We need to change.
Speaking of Knox Grammar School.
I have nothing left.
I want
There's
to.
no strength.
I
in
wanna
my
say-
body.
We're going to
though.
touch on Knox Grammar School, or Knox Grammar School's going to touch on
Oh
us.
yeah, Russell, you showed me this article before. Oh my
Oh,
god!
I'd like to hear about this.
Just say, thumbs up to Knox Grammar School for being great.
Why?
Anyway.
Oh my god!
why?
Why is Knox Grammar School great?
Every
Send your
Saturday
children
he's
there.
in Malaysia.
We're just going to quickly fly through this because I don't want to get serious.
Okay.
Do you know the child sex inquiry thing that's going
Into
on?
the church, Catholic
Mm,
Church?
yeah,
Yeah. So Knox Grammar School is one of the organisations
Oh,
under
yes.
investigation.
Yeah.
They built a statue based on one of the accused pedophile teachers with the quote, "He touched us all."
No, oh, that's the worst.
I just back down here.
Not even, okay. And I wasn't searching for this topic right. And on my Facebook feed, a boy at Knox Grammar School was forced to watch hardcore porn.
What?
He was 13 years old before being prepositioned by the teacher for sex.
Wait, was this in the inquiry? What they found?
I'm assuming so. I hope.
What they found or
Is
at
this
Knox
at
Grammar?
Knox?
Knox Grammar School.
At?
Shout out to Knox Grammar School.
Jesus.
Wait,
No
at
pun
Knox
intended.
Grammar
Starting
School?
pedophiles
No
young.
shout out to Knox Grammar School. Sorry.
Wait, at Knox.
At the school.
Yeah.
At the school in question. I
At
don't want to.
the school.
Isn't this a school that's like questioning the rights of the?
No. They're being accused of hiding them.
They're being investigated for claims of child sex abuse within the school by chaplains and religious figures. Yeah,
Holy
it's fucked. That is. You know what?
That
It's
is
the worst case
not-
of irony ever. He touched me.
He touched all of us. Not
the
even
same
just
time.
me.
a statue.
Yes.
Oh,
Where?
Knox Grammar School, get your shit together.
I I know.
You're a prestigious school. Not anymore.
Who reported that? Was it the Telegraph?
Prestigious school lol jokes.
Sydney Morning Herald did the one on the boy being forced to watch porn.
Is
And
that to
that's
scare
not-
students
Daily
to getting
Telegraph.
good
Yeah.
marks or something? Because that's horrifying.
No, it's the
That is
pleasure
pretty gross.
themselves.
I want to go
they're
back to your
weird
thing for a
fucks.
second. So not that
Yeah.
specifically, but the discussion of sexuality.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Right. So I mean, because when you talked about that before, because it's Mardi Gras. It was Mardi Gras last weekend.
Yeah.
It's going on until March. You know how it's like LGBTI and then it's like all these
There's a
other
Q
letters
as
now.
well.
How many is there now? I feel like
LGBT.
every year they add a letter.
Yeah.
Wait, what does the I
don't
stand
know.
for?
See, this is the thing.
Intersex.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Intersex.
I
In-
don't know.
into what?
What is a Q?
What is that?
Questioning, I think.
Okay.
I have no idea. It's just
There's a
that
lot
a
of
lot of
letters.
them are like, we want our rights as well. And I'm like, well, as someone that probably affiliates with that, I feel like I've had my rights for all of my life.
Mm.
So sometimes I don't exactly know what they're questioning, or I don't exactly know what but at times I have read like really horrific stories of like people that are like judged on their sexuality. I just find it kind of unfortunate that people like base themselves on their sexuality or on
Like,
their
or need that to define themselves as an
Yeah.
individual, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Do you think the whole debate about marriage equality? I always find it interesting. Do you think it's time that Australia maybe allow
Referendum.
same-sex marriage?
I don't have an opinion on that.
Referendum. Let the people-
It's long overdue, I reckon.
Referendum. I'm just
See,
gonna keep saying
here's
referendum.
my big problem because
Yeah.
we both come from a very religious background.
Right.
However, I do have some very close friends and family that
I
that
was gonna say a name.
that I super care about.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And,
the person
like,
that's really against it.
My ideal generally when it comes to either like feminism or this area of equal rights is, what do I want for my family? For example, the feminism thing, I want my mother to be able to work and get the same wage that a man gets. I want my sister to be happy and get the same wage that a man gets, and have the same rights and be treated like a proper individual, right?
Yeah.
To be treated. So yeah. And in saying that, of course I want my friends and close family to be happy as well and to be married and to enjoy the love that comes from marriage, but at the same time my religion dictates differently, which is my clash. If it
Yeah.
were me personally though,
Mm.
I would want him to be happy
Yeah.
and be married.
It's really interesting because a lot of churches now are actually allowing gay people to practice as religious figures in church. So I mean, maybe there's a shift. Maybe I don't know. It's really deep.
I
topic.
just
I don't want
like
to go too deep.
Yeah.
I've gotten deep before. I don't think
Especially
I'll
not on the
do
first
the
time.
Oscar.
What do you mean? The first time's never deep. The first time's just.
Oh God, sex ed here.
The first
Oh
time's
my
Like
gosh,
racist
did you guys
podcast.
hear about Canadians the Canadian sex ed program?
No, tell me more.
They're introducing
good
sex
segue
ed
there.
at like
I don't know.
9 at like the age of 9.
What?
So I think I was watching
How old is
sourcefed.com.
Shout
I was
out.
just like, at 9 years old, how old was
What,
I?
what were you doing at 9?
I know, right? So
How
I
old was I
think it
when I was
was
9?
now. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I was
9?
trying to find the article a little
Yeah.
bit later. But they start off
Jeez.
with introducing what an erection is and all that at 6, and
Like
then they'll
Kegels.
move on at like I think it was 6, and then sorry,
New
and
Zealanders.
then
Shout out to
it'll
New
be like
Zealanders.
oral sex and
What? No, how old would that be?
at 9, I think it was.
Oral sex at
I
9.
think that's a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't even get a PS2 before I was 10.
And then the other stuff by 13. So by the time they've reached like 13, 14, 15, they're very much well informed about
Well, I guess-
basically what we know
I guess
now.
you want to get them prepared by 14 years old.
Yeah, 14 is fine, but 9? That's like 5 years in. That's like year 4.
Exactly,
Yeah,
that
I
is-
remember we had like sex ed at year 4, year 5. We were just laughing because the books have vaginas in them.
Wait, really?
Wow.
I remember the first
Wow,
one.
real mature, Jules.
Sorry, Eric?
I hung out with boys. That was funny.
Why did you guys get your sex ed so early? I got my sex ed when I was in year 7.
Mm.
Wow.
Year
really?
7? We got it in year 5.
Yeah.
What?
Maybe.
Is it because I went? Is it because I went to a public school?
Maybe.
I went
These
to a
kids aren't ready yet.
born again school. No, but like I didn't learn much. Only what to do when I.
Are you okay, Eric?
Eric, are you echoing?
Wait, what?
Okay, you're alive. Okay, we just heard a scream and you just went quiet. I was like, did he just get?
No, I
brutally
think my
murdered?
sister's echoing on his
Yeah, I
mic.
think I'm echoing, but
No, it's
I just
Matt. Can you hear what's going on?
Well, my
Oh, yeah, you
headphones,
can't hear- yeah,
my
you
headphones got removed
Ah.
mid podcast, so I'm just like pretending I can hear what's going on. So Eric, whatever you say,
He's
I
actually
will nod.
he's actually just talking smack.
I did not know that.
Eric, repeat what you just said about
Thanks,
Matt.
Eric. I really appreciate
About
it.
how you gonna fuck him up.
Too bad you're overseas.
He comes
Shit,
back
that's sick.
tomorrow.
Oh shit.
I mean, on the Wednesday.
I'll see you soon, Matt.
Feedback.
You can't. Yeah. Say it into the microphone. The reason why we can't get Matt to hear whatever Eric is saying is because feedback's through the microphones and the speakers.
Love how I have to explain to people. It's good.
Audio 101.
No one even knew until you pointed it out.
I was like, hey, Matt, where's your headphones gone? No, because the dude walked in.
I didn't know.
I want to ask about sex ed. Okay, I remember how I found out about how babies were made when I was in year 5. It was just like in one of those science books, and I just saw like a diagram of like
Playboy.
you know, the car. As I used to say, the car in the garage, whatever. I mean, I don't know. What about you guys? When was the first time you knew about it? I was shocked. I was like, what?
Oh, no. Flicking through SBS on the Friday.
How old are you?
Sex
How old
before
are
I
you?
can't remember, but I remember seeing just a dude naked and a chick naked just standing there. And I was like, hey.
Nice.
It was just everyone in the background going, nice.
Hey.
I think it was year 6, year 7 when we first
No.
got dial-up internet, and the very first
Oh,
site,
Mac.
the
How
very
old
first
are you?
site that I saw was,
Curious
I'm
Oh,
little
man,
boy.
I can't wait to see his boobs.
and like I'm like my uncle had just been off our from
Wow,
using our internet,
wow.
and then I just opened it, and then that was it. That's the
Did it-
first thing I saw, and I was just
What?
like,
Who?
And then
What?
now the sound of dial-up
Dad.
turns him on.
no.
It's like an aphrodisiac. Hey, let me put on a CD, and it's like sounds of dialogue.
Is
And
it-
then
is
after
it-
I
whole
looked
hour.
at it, and
is
I'm just like,
is
why?
is that
why
a
is he
trigger for
looking
you
at
now?
like naked women for? Why do people
What
want
do
to
you
do
have
this?
Mac, can you also
Yeah.
answer this question? Is dial-up sounds a trigger for you? Like,
Oh yeah, it gets.
you getting
Do the sound for me now. Do it for me now. Ugh.
yes.
You know what I just realized?
7-year-old me is coming back.
Oh my god! I think I know what your girlfriend should get you for your birthday now, man.
Just the
A dial-up modem.
no, just the button
Babe-
that makes a
Babe,
sound.
if you're hearing this,
You know what? There's probably a group of
Jesus.
people out there
So
that
it's
get
just-
turned
yeah,
off
isn't
from
it weird?
low
You
res
find out about these
JPEGs.
things in the weirdest of places. You're like, what? You're like,
yeah, and like when my friend told me about masturbation, I was in like year
Oh,
8,
yeah.
and he was just like, and I'm like, what
Year
the fuck are you doing? Yeah, I didn't know about
Oh,
that.
was he just doing it in front of you?
And he's like he made
What
the
the fuck
hand.
are you doing? I don't know, man.
He was doing the
Just
hand
take it.
gesture.
Just take it.
He was doing the hand gesture, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he goes,
new handshake.
yeah, yeah, it's a brand new handshake. He was trying to teach me, but yeah, and then he was just like, what? You've never jacked off before? I'm like, the fuck would you do that for?
You didn't know you're 8.
No. I was just like, why are you doing that to yourself? He goes,
Wait, when did you have sex ed? I'm pretty sure it's year
I
6.
feel this is really interesting because they're
6,
related.
7, yeah.
Oh, by the way, Eric, Matt can't hear you. All right, keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
around,
Mac, you tell me now?
Yeah.
We were just discussing that.
Yeah, we just said
told
that.
him that you can't hear him, and he's like, "What?"
Just then.
It's okay.
I don't
it's okay,
even
Harry.
know.
When 15 minutes
Why
ago
am
you
I
had your
even here
headphones taken. What?
Why am I even here that I can't hear Matt? Then what's the point?
You,
I
no,
wanna
you
talk
can
you
hear
three.
him. You
I'll
can
talk you through
I
all the
can't hear
time.
him.
Shut the fuck up. Just take
He
it.
just can't hear you.
Just take it. Anyway, what were you
And
going?
yeah, he was just like, what, you've never done that to yourself? And I'm just like, the fuck? That looks painful. No. No. Dude, I
Oh,
just
you-
finished getting
you-
circumcised. I don't want to touch
Oh my
anything.
God.
You sheltered young man.
Did you not have sex ed in year 6?
I did. They just never said anything about masturbation. That or I was just like asleep or
Hey,
just
Matt, welcome
tuning
to the
out.
Forest
Oh my
Production
God,
Podcast.
This is like real deep, real fast. I feel like I've known you guys for years.
No, you've only known them for a couple of hours.
Like not even like
Welcome
an
to the
hour.
Forest.
and now you're discussing, like, sex ed with this.
It's good. It's like an icebreaker, you know.
Oh, by the way, sex ed. Oh, Matt, your
Boom.
name's Matt, right?
So what was
Literally
your-
just
how,
made me
how was your
cafe.
sex ed? Oh, by the way, nice to meet you, Matt.
No worries. Year 6. Yeah, no. That's weird, but I don't know. Do you think 9's too young,
Yeah. Yes.
Russ?
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
We learned about vaginas and penises, and that's it. And then year 6 was like
Full
about
on.
pregnancy
Yeah.
and periods. But at 4, I think it's alright if you show them what a vagina and a penis is. We're just
But,
gonna laugh at it.
See, here's the thing, and one of the
So
hosts brought up a really good point. Like, kids are getting constantly smarter these days. So, like, he was saying, you know, if my kid seemed to be a bit of a bright spark and was starting to figure things out really, really quickly and was really inquisitive, then maybe you should start talking to him like a smart kid and be like, okay, here's what the things. I don't know, like, the content should obviously be a little bit more censored and something a little bit more sensitive to his age, but like for the better part, if the kid is smart and seems like he's mature enough to take at least a little bit of information, then you might as well at least introduce him to that. So I was just like, and he put a good point, and I see that as well. And you know, thinking of kids in the future, I'd probably implement the same thing as well.
Especially if you don't want them to do anything stupid. Especially.
Sorry, we're just having a bit of technical.
I don't know what's going on. Give me a sec.
Okay, sure. So Eric, what are your thoughts on sex ed?
I hope you can't hear our conversation. The person in the
Well,
outside.
it's just I don't know. Like you were talking about when you were first exposed to it. Like I said I had sex ed at like year 7 though, but I learned to piece everything together in year 4 because you know everyone does that thing where like I can't show you guys. You know, everyone does the the index finger and they make the other hand the hole.
This one.
Yeah.
Three and
Lord of
yeah,
the
I'm like,
Rings. Good movie.
Great film, apparently.
So, yeah.
yes.
Frodo, put the ring on.
So just
Oh, that's probably been
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
Charade,
that-
charade.
basically.
forwards.
There's probably been a porno done on Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Ring.
oh, there is. There
Lord
is.
of the
Come on,
Rings.
that's not true.
Oh.
That's-
Lord of the
I
Rings.
feel-
Eric has
Holy
confirmed
man.
it.
Eric's seen it. What is it called?
Sorry, Eric. Sorry.
Continue.
Okay,
Eric,
you
you're
are.
echoing
Continue.
again.
Eric?
I'm echoing.
I was
Hello?
making.
Yep.
Continue.
Sorry,
Oh,
sorry
no.
to cut you off.
Go on.
What was the last thing you guys heard from me?
So
I can't
Sex Ed
remember.
Canada, 9 years old.
Yo,
Oh, yeah, you were
too
asking.
early. Year 7, I think you said.
Oh yeah, and how I pieced everything together by myself. About how the dirty time works.
By the time you're 9
Dirty
years old,
time.
right?
Yeah, because you know everybody because I was the one Asian kid, I don't know, and I don't know how white people work. So maybe their parents told them earlier, I don't know. So everyone at school was running around like, oh look, a girl, let's do that circle, let's put the ring on our finger. And then I'm like, okay.
Okay, so
I've
Eric is talking
heard
about...
girls don't have penises, so they must have another hole, right?
I heard that. Perfect.
So did I. That's all I can hear as well. Girls don't have penises.
I'm glad you know
Great
that now, Eric.
observation, Eric. Great observation.
I'm proud
This
of
is when
you.
I was 9, okay?
Oh, jeez.
Oh
think that
boy.
way.
What happened?
So really quickly, we only have 8 minutes left in the podcast. But what do you guys think of the fucking
Oscars.
The Oscars.
A few weeks
Speaking
ago.
of
Oscars.
ambiguous people with maybe penises, Lady Gaga's performance at the Oscars.
Right,
good?
right. Yeah,
I thought it
I
was-
YouTubed
it was actually
this
really good.
morning.
Yeah.
Like I said, like I was saying on Twitter, when she sings non-radio like type songs, she's one of the most talented people on the planet.
Look, I got to admit, I'm a fan. I've always been a fan.
Matt went to the
really?
concert.
Went to a
Did you
concert.
sing any like?
Yeah, she did a few acoustic tracks, but I'm really,
Gypsy Life, right?
yeah, like a good song, right? She's a trained artist. Like if you look into her history and stuff, she went to Juilliard in New York.
Whoa.
Sung jazz while she was in
Yeah,
Jazz before
she
was
did an
famous.
album with Tony Bennett. I mean, she's really talented. I think it's good that what she did highlighted that. Because, I mean, if you look back a few years ago, she was doing this performance, I think the VMAs, where she was being, like, stabbed and there was blood everywhere. Like, look it up. It's true. And 5 years later, she's doing great stuff like this. I mean, I was really, when I first heard it, I was like, wow, Sound of Music, far out. And she nailed it.
I heard my mom crying, but that's because she was like a huge fan of Lady Gaga.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, sorry, as in like crying because of the performance?
Like,
Yeah, she was like,
Really?
I could hear her screaming in the room, and I was like trying to sleep, and I was like,
Meh. You're to sleep.
she got mad. Okay, what happened was she told me to record it. She told me to record the Oscars, and I thought I did because, like, I was recording it 5 minutes before it started. The show started. However, what happens with our recorder? I didn't know this because I don't use a freaking TV. The recorder only records the TV show. So it only recorded the TV show before it didn't record the Oscars. And my mom got mad at me because, and like halfway through I checked on it and it wasn't recording and I was like, crap. But like I started recording and then mom got pissed at me because she thought she missed Lady Gaga.
She's a big fan.
Yeah, she's a huge fan. She went to the concert. We went to the concert with her as well.
Were you in the stands?
Yes.
Yeah.
Were you in the mosh?
Yeah,
or?
it was.
Whoa, that looked great. Favorite song, like I said, from her is Gypsy, and it's just
Yeah, man. I don't know. I think all of her stuff. And the good thing is she's working with
Tony Bad.
she's done that, but she's on her new album. She's reportedly working with I can't remember his name, but he's the guy who worked with Daft Punk on their last album. It's like an
Pharrell?
old Italian
Oh no,
sound. That sounds.
Pharrell.
Let's go with that.
Let's just call him Mario for now.
Yeah.
Mario was going to teach us some vocals.
He's a guy that worked with Daft Punk, so I don't know. That sounds like something could be good in the works. But, yeah.
Mom's gonna like that.
Buy it for Christmas.
Was she the only one that performed in the Oscars?
No, there's a few
there's
people.
always-
dude.
There was
They
They
Pharrell.
did Everything is
Pharrell?
Awesome, the
it
Lego
was John
Yeah,
Legend.
song.
Freaking hated
Oh,
that.
John Legend.
John Legend did one as well, didn't he?
Oh man, when did
I
America
didn't-
the
I didn't.
Beautiful at
Yeah.
the Super Bowl?
Sorry, Eric. What did
Even
he
I
say?
cried.
John Legend, he said, was in it as well, and he performed.
What did he perform? I wasn't listening.
Eric, what did you say?
Oh, they did the Lego movie song. Everything is awesome.
Oh yeah, that's right. I hated that song.
Yeah, they had Tegan and Sarah there. They had Lonely Island. No, but the one thing I want to talk about the Oscars was, you know, when they were announcing Best Actor,
They're announcing
Michael
Best
Keaton had his acceptance speech ready,
Yeah.
and then the dude who played what's his name? The Theory of Everything. Was that
Oh
the guy?
yeah. Red
Yeah.
blah blah. Yeah, I know his name.
Yeah, him. Yeah, he played. Yeah, and then you see Michael Keaton slipping his acceptance speech back into his pocket.
Oh.
It's so
Michael Keaton.
He's the
Who's
guy who
Michael
played
Keaton?
Birdman.
Oh yeah, he used to
Man.
be the old Batman, like
Yeah.
ages Batman,
Which one?
Batman and Robin.
Like,
I think it
with,
was.
you remember with Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Freeze?
Mr.
No,
Freeze.
Ice to
Freeze.
see.
Come on
Oh,
now.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Shut up,
that
Russell.
Batman looks like.
Oh, okay.
I know like the Vladimir one and George Clooney.
I thought that was a George Clooney one with the
Oh, yeah, the
with the
nipple-
bat
with the
nipples.
nipples.
Yeah, that was.
The worst.
Oh no! I know who Michael Keaton is.
Bing, 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 bing,
Beetlejuice.
bing.
Oh, him
Yeah.
really?
You mean
How
Eddie
embarrassing.
Redmayne? Yeah, he's the guy who played in The Theory of Everything.
yeah,
Mm.
How
yeah. He won
embarrassing.
instead of then. Yeah, look up the Vine. It's pretty cringeworthy.
Oh.
He was so sure he was going to win because Birdman's been doing so well, but
Yeah.
it's not because of him.
It's not
It's
because
because of Edward Norton. That's my personal view. But yeah, watch it. It's pretty good watching that shut down.
You know what I'm really happy about as well? Big Hero 6 won Best Animated Feature
Right?
as well. Great film, right?
Oh,
I haven't
movie.
watched
So
it.
good.
You haven't watched it, so at the end.
I haven't seen it yet either.
But I really
You guys
want
have
Oh,
got
yeah,
to
the
watch
feels-
it. It's
the feels
so
at the
good.
end.
Yeah.
Baymax looks so adorable.
As if you haven't watched it, you can download it now.
Yeah, Baymax is a wonderful.
Legally.
Wonderful thing.
From Netflix.
It's not even on Netflix, shut up.
They don't know that.
We'll watch it when we're on the plane.
Yeah, you
Put on your iPad or something.
All right.
Speaking
No,
of
just put it
Netflix,
on your phone.
Netflix, Matt, how you enjoying Netflix? I gave Matt,
Oh
'cause,
yeah.
when you pay for Netflix, you get two screens, so basically two people can log in at the same time. I gave mine to Matt, and I haven't logged into your account yet to see what you've been watching. What have you been doing?
Oh, God. Oh, I feel so
Ladies.
embarrassed.
I'm gonna alright,
Granny
so,
porn.
just so you don't feel left out.
Jesus.
On my list
Yeah.
is Yu-Gi-Oh,
hey, I love
Pokemon
you.
the Indigo League,
Fuck yeah, go for it.
Yes, the Indigo League. That was good.
Attack on Titan,
Okay.
Hey.
Cartoons.
The Blacklist from NBC,
Look, good
This
show,
is
good
James
show.
Vader.
Yeah,
and House of Cards.
yeah. Fair point. Okay.
So
Oh
what's
yes.
on yours?
Let's compare Parks and Rec. I've been really getting into that. I know
Yeah.
season 7 finishes in a few days. I'm just about to finish season 7 up to the recent episode. Not bad. If you guys have watched it, you probably would notice that 7 isn't as good as the other seasons.
No, I'm not a Parks and Rec. I've only
No.
just
Is it
started.
Wait till it finishes and watch all of it. It's
Okay.
insane. What else? Okay, I'm going to make a confession here. I don't care if you judge me. My mum likes Grey's Anatomy. We watch it together. Don't even care.
That's cute.
That's cute.
That's cute. That's okay.
Is it because of Netflix? I bring families
Yeah.
together.
You need Jesus.
It's all you, Russell. It's all
Yeah,
you.
I'm providing for everybody.
Now, this podcast comes out on Friday, is that right?
Which means
I was
House of
about-
Cards
thank you.
will be out when this podcast comes out. And if you are watching this podcast, watch it first, then watch House of Cards.
Yeah, like we're nearly done. But
What he
yeah,
said.
House of Cards, of course,
Are we
kicks
gonna,
off.
are we going to do a spoiler cast next week for House of Cards?
Yeah, can
Yeah,
we?
I think we should.
yeah, we
I
can.
think we should.
So House of Cards as well. Just been getting into that, leading up to it. I'm really excited. Do you guys watch?
No,
Please watch House of
unfortunately,
Cards.
no.
When this podcast ends, we're going to play the theme music, like we always do. Like
Like we do,
Oh,
like we always do.
yeah.
That's how we're
Yeah.
going to sign off.
The past 3 weeks we've missed out, but every other week we've played the House of Cards theme song.
Love it.
Just to hype us
Just
up
suck
for
up.
everyone.
When the
That's our
when the
hype-up
food
song.
comes to us, you just
Oh, man, I just want to listen to it
I wish I
again.
was Frank Underwood. I really like. I mean,
He's
in
a
some
genius.
aspects, he's. I feel like this season's going to be a turning point. I think for him and his
Especially
empire.
if you didn't read the spoilers.
Yeah, if you read the
Yeah,
spoilers,
wait,
I did.
have you guys seen the trailers?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
new one
yeah.
came out yesterday. It's
Yeah,
intense.
that one looks good.
Just hyped. That's it.
But yeah, really looking forward to it. Lots of great stuff coming out soon.
Yeah,
Definitely.
get on it.
yeah,
As if you're not on
English shows.
I just download
English
this stuff later.
shows. Wow. What else do you guys?
What do you watch?
What am I watching at? Oh man, I haven't watched anything new at the moment. No new anime. I mean, there are some really good ones that I've been introduced to, but for the life of me, I can't remember any of their names. So,
That show, I love that show.
Yeah, I know.
For the life of me,
Yay.
For the life of me,
I'm gonna make that show, and then everyone's gonna be like, "For the life of me, I can't
I've
remember that show."
I've just
Sounds
started
like a
watching
comedy show.
Community.
Oh,
Um,
good. Well, season 6 kicks off on Yahoo Screen in about a
Yahoo
month.
Screen. What is that?
But I have a confession to make as well. I really like My Kitchen Rules.
Yeah, he does.
Ooh.
He does.
I watch it
Why?
religiously. I don't see because I used to be a chef.
That's just like,
Okay.
oh,
Like in
man
my
after
in my
own
early
heart.
life, 9 years ago now, I used to be a chef,
Yeah.
and so I still retain a fair few skills that have been taught to me, and I really enjoy watching people fuck up in the kitchen
It is
because
really fun. I do agree.
yeah, because
You
like
just have to
I
watch
sit
Iron
there
Chef
and I'm
as
just
well.
like,
You're
how can you get this wrong? Like, even me alone in the kitchen, I could handle this. With
He says
So what's wrong with
objectively.
you? What the hell is
Steak's
wrong
too
with
hot.
you?
What's going on?
I know
Oh.
it's just like, look, if you're going to do something, if you go like a pro tip to anyone, okay, practice
Wait,
your
this is
dishes
the, this is
before
Mac's
you
final
enter.
word with cooking.
Practice what you're going to be cooking before you go into a competitive cooking network show.
Yeah, but if you think about it, like some
Don't
of
you have
this,
to improvise most of the time.
yeah,
You should not. You're going into a competition to start your own business in the end. Why would you compromise that on a shot?
Does
yeah.
that hurt me?
You know what though? In saying that, I think producers behind those shows always need to find people who are entertaining,
Yeah.
which is why you're watching it. So people fuck up because it's good entertainment.
Oh, it certainly is, but like,
Especially when you watch the commercials, it'll be like, they'll have that, oh yeah, we're doing good. And then the
Or are
with,
they?
like the freeze
Find
frame
out
and go and go
next.
like this.
Yeah.
and then you see the producer in the background like turn up the heat a little bit too high.
Creeping in.
Adding a fish to like a beef dish.
Oh.
Just fish heads.
Oh.
Oh god.
That's the twist.
No, but I think some people also do it because they learn the techniques while they're on the show.
And that's
lot of people
unfortunate.
do it.
Why? Why would you compromise
Why are you
that?
stupid?
Yeah, like
It's
why
too
not go
late.
in learning these
Come on.
things or like having a decent understanding of
Because it's difficult. Like for me, I know how to make dishes, but I've never actually done it before. And I think like they have a similar concept. Like I haven't done it before because I haven't felt the need to, and I haven't had the resources. But now that they're put in this situation, they get anything that they want. They can do whatever they, in theory, can do. Does it make sense?
But my thing is, why not practice it beforehand, even just once?
Because what I just said, like sometimes you just don't have the resources for it beforehand.
Even
Some ingredients are like you need
It's
the
a very
blood of the
intense
lamb.
debate.
This is really intense. I'm just watching.
What
Like,
is
whoa,
wrong with you?
it's
Don't
only
you
a
understand that
cooking
people
show.
know how to make mistakes?
No, but like for
when
example,
you're cooking for your family
No.
or when you're cooking for other people, see, this is where the chefy part of me comes out. If you're cooking for other people, especially because I come from such a heavily hospitality background, if it's not good enough, get rid of it. Secondly, if it's okay,
Well, that's
Mac,
an abrupt
shut up
ending.
about cooking. I'm going to go home and cook me.
Look, the jury. It sounds like the jury is still out. Honestly, I do watch it here and there because my mum watches it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's not bad.
fair enough.
Anyway, Mac, I think it's time to wrap up. It's time to wrap up like a burrito. I'll cook one of those.
ramen
I'll try to
broth,
segue to
macaroons, you need at least 1 week for
Oh,
it to
jeez.
taste really nice. And with ramen broth, you need at least
Then
like a
don't
day.
cook fucking raw.
Oh
All
my
right,
God.
we're going to end it here because people need to use the studio.
Okay,
Okay,
yes,
guys,
yes,
thank
yes,
you so
okay.
much again for tuning in to the Four Aces Productions weekly podcast.
Close enough.
Thank you
listening to
again to
Eric
our
and I don't.
special guest, Matt.
Matthew Kashin,
Thank
catch
you so
his
much.
show on
Talking Point
2SER.
3cr.com/talking points kicks
We'll
off.
link that, and he'll
next
link our
Wednesday.
podcast.
Yes.
I will. I promise.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page for Aces Productions. We'll leave a link down below. Tune in next week. Remember, we release our podcasts every Friday. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mac.
I'm Admin J.
Eric.
I'm Eric.
And I'm Matthew, apparently.
And I'm Russell James Noble. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Enjoy House of
guys.
Cards.
Yes.
This is where the background is.
We're so friends.
I like to fade it.